Ashley is the person who Claudia credits to helping her niche, and I think that's it's funny. That little thing is huge. So congratulations, Ashley, on sharing that. And that's one of the things that I love. Didn't charge for it. He just shared that advice based on his experience, and what a transformation it's made for him. Ashley, we're all yours.
Lovely. Thank you. Can everyone see my screen okay? Super. Thank you. So yes, I'm Ashley Bishop. Today I want to be talking with you about how to consistently implement. The first thing I'd like to do, please, is get nice and relaxed in your chair. You can lay down if you want to. Just make sure this is a position that you can be nice and relaxed in. And I'd now like you to close your eyes. I'm going to start off by focusing on our breathing. Now I want you to take nice, deep, controlled breaths. We're going to start off by inhaling through the nose. And as you inhale, I want to fill those lungs. And as those lungs fill, the diaphragm's pushing down and the belly is just rising. And as you breathe out, I want you to exhale through your mouth and just allow all that oxygen to naturally and easily flow out and empty the body. And then again, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. The diaphragm pushes down, the belly goes out. And as you exhale through the mouth, just allowing that oxygen to naturally and easily flow out of the body. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'd like to keep breathing this way, but I now want you to pay attention to your feet. I want you to curl your toes underneath your feet, squeezing your feet into a nice tight ball, feeling the tension in your soles. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now push your toes away from you, squeezing your calf muscles, feeling the tension in your calves, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Now pull those toes up towards you, squeezing the muscles in your shins, feel the tension running up the fronts of the legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You may need to straighten your legs for this next one. We're going to squeeze the front of your upper legs, the quadriceps, squeezing them, feeling the tension, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now squeeze your bum. Clench your bum cheeks nice and tightly, feeling the tension for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Moving up into the stomach, squeezing those stomach muscles nice and tightly, feeling the tension, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Now push the shoulder blades back together, feeling the tension in the upper back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And place your hands in front of you, palms touching, fingers touching, and push those hands together as hard as possible, feeling the tension running up the arms, across the chest. Keep pushing and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now just squeeze your face into a tight ball, squeezing all the muscles in your face nice and tightly. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now make 2 fists, squeezing your fists as tightly as possible, feeling the tension in the hands and running up the forearms. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now just notice that all the tension has left your body. And we're going to take 3 final breaths together. We're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to exhale through the mouth. But as we exhale, I want to hear you exhale. So here we go. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Fantastic. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Anyone that's fallen asleep, wakey, wakey. So what we've just done there is a 5-minute focus reset. As a business owner or a business leader, you really have to become an expert plate spinner. And of course, when you first start your business, there are a lot of plates to spin. You have to do everything. Marketing, research, advertising, accounting, bookkeeping, delivering your service or product, hoovering and dusting. That was always my favorite. You have a lot of plates to spin. And then you have other plates, family, friends, partners, loved ones. And we get to a point where we have so many plates to spin. We get up on a day-to-day basis and we feel really overwhelmed. How are we going to keep all these plates spinning? So maybe we try and create change. Maybe we try and do something new. But of course, what happens? We're inconsistent. Why are we inconsistent? Because we already have a lot of plates to spin. Try and add another one in, probably won't work. So I want to share with you today how to start becoming a master plate spinner and how to actually be consistent in your actions. So I'll start off by sharing with you the Pareto principle. This is what we call doing less to achieve more. Now, the Pareto principle works on the basis that 80% of your results come from 20% of the work, 20% of the effort you put into things. And this is a real mindset shift for you today. We have to change our mindset. We have to upgrade our thinking. That we don't have to do everything. There's a lot of things we do on a day-to-day basis which we don't need to do, or we can start outsourcing. The final thing on the Pareto principle, it was developed by an Italian economist, Vilfredo Pareto, I might have said his name wrong, never mind, in 1896. And he observed, first of all, that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by just 20% of the population. And he's kept seeing this over and over and over again. That's where the Pareto principle comes from. So how can I help you to start focusing on the 20% of effort to generate 80% of your results? Well, I'm going to share with you the Daily Success Planner. Now, this is something, Jeremy knows this, he's going to email this out to everyone that's attended and have a copy of this. And it's what I use on a day-to-day basis for myself and my clients. It takes about 10 minutes to complete. So you start off, what is your 90-day goal? What is one goal that you want to achieve in the next 90 days? And most importantly, why do you want to achieve this? Why is it vital to achieve this in the next 90 days? And then we move on to what we call this priority list. To-do lists don't work very well because to-do lists are full of the 80% of work that generate 20% of the result. So every day you get to write down what are the few things I need to do today that will, if I complete them today, will allow me to consistently do the work and achieve this goal. And there's a little tripwire here. Not only do I suggest you write down what that task is, you give it a score out of 1 to 10. All right. Little tripwire, because it'd be easy to write something down, and the reality is it's not that important. So if it scores an 8, 9, or 10, it is a priority. If it's anything below, cross it out. Finally, there you see, give it a time. How long is this thing going to take? You're an expert in your field. You know roughly how long most tasks take. And then finally, at the bottom here, time blocking. All right. You can see here, I have blocked out my entire day. And this is full of what we might call non-negotiables, the things that have to be done every day. My morning routine, helping the boys get up, washed and dressed, my lunch. It's full of client work, for example, but then I have written in here as well what my daily priority list tasks are. What I then do, finally up here, is when I've completed one, it gets a little tick, because who doesn't love ticking things off to say that they have achieved something? Again, this is a great way of reinforcing this mindset focused on only doing what needs to be done. A bonus tip here for you is get yourself a timer. That isn't an alarm clock, by the way. I went to Google and just Googled funny alarm clocks. That apparently is an alarm clock. I'd love to see that. Every time you have a task, you know roughly how long it's going to take you. Set a timer for how long it's going to take you. Turn off everything else. Your phone, your emails, other social media, and focus to get that task done. you'll be amazed at how quickly you get that task done. And the other tip here is when you've completed a task, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 45 minutes, whether it's an hour, give yourself a mini break. And this is where you could complete that 5-minute focus reset that I talked you through at the beginning of this presentation. That is also something that James will send out to you so you can follow along. All right. The more productive you become, the more efficient you become, the more consistent you become, the more the brain needs a regular break. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it from me today. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Ashley.